Good morning. This is the Eureka Street Crypto Hub, and this is Eureka John, your host. And it is December 1st, 2020. And I am happy to be here, and I've just got to do a quick show this morning. And I am going to go over a interesting project. And let me go ahead and get myself going in here and get the logo there. All right. Yeah, I don't have a lot of time. I have to go to work, go to my daily grind job. I'm thankful to have my daily grind job, it gives me the security I need and the funding that I need to be able to just take my time and thoroughly, not thoroughly, but research each project that I want to talk about and invest in. And it makes me not have to be a trader to make my ends meet. And I'm thankful for that because one, I suck at trading, and two, trading's stressful. I'm not a trader, I'm a dollar cost averager. And three, I really like to just find projects that I understand and click with and and that I like. So I like being able to take the time to do that as well. So thankful for my daily grind. And I'm thankful that I don't have to trade for a living. So here I am this morning. I got to get ready to go to work, but before then I wanted to wake up early enough to fit in my daily schedule to be able to talk about some projects and continue to add content to my channel. That's really important, and not just any old content, but I want to find substantial stuff to talk about and to inform you guys about. I'm not here looking for like the next amazing 100x gem, altcoin gem, or anything that's going to make insane gains. I'm looking for cool projects. Yes, I am kind of in it for the tech. Of course I want to make money. Everybody wants to make money. There's no shame in that. But if I do want to make money, I want to be able to brag that I made money in something cool and not just some project designed specifically just to make money. I'd like to make the world possibly a better place than I left it in, and than I entered it in. So here we are. I'm talking about the Noia network, and this possibly could be one such project. I've been seeing it pop up on Twitter, and some people talk about their bags and basically all the projects that they're investing in and holding on to, hodling, and just trying to wait and see if they're gonna make some profits off of it, and everybody's crossing their fingers hoping that their pet projects are gonna go to the moon and they're gonna get their Lambos and their condos and their Rolls Royces and all that stuff. Me, I'll probably still continue to drive my beat up Dodge pickup, and I'm just fine with that. Hopefully if I do make it rich, you'll probably never know it. So okay, here we go. First of all, also I do want to say that this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a fiduciary or anything like that. I'm here researching just like you. I may not have all the answers or say something about these projects completely accurately. So if I don't, then let me know and correct me on it, and that's fine, and I will make a correction if I say something wrong. If you're part of a project and you're watching the video and it makes you cringe, sorry, then part of that is your presentation as well, and my interpretation of stuff that you present. Although Noia Network does not seem to be the case, they seem to pretty much be straightforward about everything. I don't necessarily understand everything about networking technology, I will say that. I did take Network Plus way back in 2005. Then I got that certification, so I understand the very basics. But since 2005, a lot of stuff has happened in the networking world. And what was going on in 2005 anyway? I mean, I think smartphones had really just come out. So, interesting. Wow, that was 15 years ago. That's crazy to think. Anyway, so here we go. Noia Network. Well, first, before that, I want to take a quick look at the market and CoinGecko. So Bitcoin's at 19,390. I think we'll see 20,000 very soon here, at least by the end of this week. Ethereum's at 614.72. XRP's at 65 cents. We have Chainlink at 1436. So all right, man. Pretty much everything's in the red in the past like hour, but 24 hours wise, Litecoin's done pretty well, 11%. And let's see here, any other big moves? No, nothing's really moved too significantly in the past 24 hours. We got sushi. Not a fan of sushi, sorry. After all that whole rug pull by the anonymous chef Nomi, I just don't trust it. So I don't trust DeFi named after food. Sorry, I just can't go there. Let's see where this Noia token is. So Noia Network. Yeah, before we start getting into the details, let's look at what the token has done. It's up 7.9%, and a little spike right there. And it's been fairly steady, it looks like. Let's look at the 30-day view here. All right, and maybe this little spike here is due to the fact that its node program just ended, and they're out of the pre-launch phase, and I think they're getting ready to go directly into the launch phase, which we'll get into that. So yeah, here we go. I will give them a thumbs up. How do you feel about the Noia network today? Well, I feel pretty good about the Noia network today. So it's at 11 cents, probably a good time to buy. The return on investment has been 256.9%. This is one of those projects, it's not even fully launched yet. It's still been in the testing phase, and it's going to launch. I believe they're on a 6-month roadmap here to on a fast track, which I will also get into. So I think good things are going to be happening with this, and could possibly be one of those 100x returns in the next year. So not 100x, at least 10x. So if you put $100 in, you get 1,000. So I don't know. We'll see. Interesting stuff though. Again, I also want to say too that just because I talk about projects does not mean I'm fully on board with them and that I've invested in them. I actually do think I will throw a little bit of money at the Noia bag after reading up, and I talked to some of the team people on Telegram yesterday. So yeah, they seem pretty good. Gollum. The only reason I had Gollum up was because Chico Crypto did a comparison of Noia and Gollum back in 2018, but we'll get to that as well. Okay, let's see here. Let's go to where was I? Okay, here's the Noia website. Internet for the modern world, speed, reliability, security, reliability, and speed in minutes. So here's what they're saying is the problem. The internet's flawed, a patchwork of technologies, some decades old, outdated infrastructure leaves internet users with unsecure, slow, and unreliable connections. Basically, if you draw an analogy, you look at some old cities, and especially European cities, it's just a complete cluster of just like roads going everywhere. Or Boston, it's like one of the worst places to drive ever. I drove in Boston and I just could not find my way around that city at all driving, and I was trying to use my smartphone to get around, and I would end up in a tunnel, lose reception, miss the exit, and somehow I ended up by Logan Airport when I didn't even mean to be, and it was a nightmare. It's not like some more easy cities to drive around. Personally, I think Houston's pretty easy to drive around because it's just a bunch of loops, and I also grew up there. So, my alarm just went off to wake me up, but I've been awake for a while. Noia bridges the gap. Noia is a software solution that runs on top of the public internet. So it would be, definitely putting some freeways on top of the cluster of roads. It provides built-in security and enables connections that are reliable and fast all in a few clicks. Connect through Noia. So you basically log into the Noia network, and when a device or server instance is connected, every packet is encrypted and automatically routed via the best available path on the internet. Okay, so what it does, it uses their DARP platform, DARP, not to be confused with DARPA, and it finds the routes with the lowest traffic congestion in order to get to the destination, the user. It is a software as a service and also network as a service type of platform. So you're paying for this faster speed and this better routing. You get what you pay for, And if you use free public networking, then you're going to basically get the free public networking quality. And so Noia is a step up. But there are non-blockchain and non-decentralized versions of this, and VPNs and things like that. But this Noia is doing this in a decentralized and in a way that's on the blockchain. So let's see here. We're live. Noia's core backbone includes 41 high-capacity data center locations in addition to 10,000 plus globally dispersed community nodes capable of carrying thousands of concurrent connections. Okay, so let's see here. The Noia token makes dark possible, so we'll get to the token here in a second. Gollum keeps popping up. Okay, so here's all the nodes right now currently, so they're all over the world. Could probably use some more coverage in South America, it looks like, and in Central Asia. Man, India has a very populous country, in China, but not too many nodes. So they got some work to do, and that's good. So let's see here, Noia token model. Noia releases roadmap for launch. So they're on a 6-month fast track program. The 6-month sprint follows several years of hard work by our team. This started, I believe, in 2018, and they started out as a content delivery network, and they've shifted focus more towards a SDN style. Let's see here. So let's see here. What is SDN, software defined network? Okay, established foothold in cloud computing, intent-based networking. It is hardware reigns supreme in the networking world until the emergence of software defined networking, a category of technologies that separate the network control plane from the forwarding plane to enable more automated provisioning and policy-based management of network resources. Okay, so I mean, if you really want to understand a lot of that, go research the differences. Look how SDN and VPN and CDN and all that stuff work together. This takes a lot of self-education, Googling keywords, figuring out how to work together. But what Noia Network does, it does it in how they say kind of a decentralized fashion that allows for all people to participate. It acts as a way to use the routing technology and find the path of least resistance. So there will be a future where internet is efficient, reliable, and encrypted by default. Whether or not that feature is available to everyone is up to us. Our team has spent nearly 2 years developing the Noia network technology. Our developers have spent a combined 16 million years to get us to this point. Let's see here. Noia is using a radically different approach that can reduce costs and improve speed and reliability for all network users. It eliminates structural design flaws that prevent everyone from having a secure, private, and fast internet connection. Okay, so regular internet users, much like a VPN, everyday users can use the Noia network on a device that connects to the internet. A single click enables the connection and grants access to the Noia network highway. The Noia highway is fully encrypted that automatically routes traffic. And let's see here. Our technology can speed up your internet connection more than tenfold, which is good because last night I was trying to watch a movie on Amazon Prime and it just like completely lagged and it was muddy, and I get this quite a bit. And we have a trash internet provider here out in the suburbs of Austin, Leander, and Suddenlink, and unlike the private networks that are being developed by big tech, the Noia network operates right on top of public internet. So they're not trying to reinvent the internet. They're adding a layer on top of it. So with support from a globally dispersed network of data centers and community-run nodes. So even somebody like me could run a node. I do plan on actually running a node. I like trying to participate in this type of technology. I have a Theta Edge node that I run. I'm going to run a Theta Guardian node. Theta is the platform that I broadcast live on, and what the Theta Edge node does is it relays broadcast streams to the closest node it's very similar to this in order to avoid congestion and clog ups of high bandwidth routes. It circumvents those traffic jams in the internet, and it relays off of nodes in order to take the path of least resistance. So this is very similar in a way. So let's see here, except this is a paid service in which you log in and use their graphical user interface. Let's see here. The performance of the Noia network directly depends on the size of the network, so we're taking early steps to scale the network before releasing it to the general public. This will ensure maximum performance and adoption from day one. And I think this is a great thing. I personally don't really like it when projects try to roll out and develop at the same time. And there's quite a bit of that in the crypto world. And their argument is that it creates community contribution, and that's great, to an extent. But if I'm not fully on board with a project, and then then it's time to possibly try it out, I just want it to work, So I don't necessarily want to be part of a community participant in development for every single project I come across. So this is good that they're getting everything squared away before they actually roll it out. In other cases, I do want to be a part of that process, and that's cool too. But not every one of them. Let's see here, the Noia Network Engineering Internet Breakthrough.
Back in the old days, before everyone had maps on their smartphones, it was impossible to avoid getting stuck in traffic jams. Since that was the case, we started taking into account not only the shortest route possible, but also looking at the traffic itself, finding the most efficient route to get to the destination. What if I told you the same happens on the internet? While you share files, interact with other people, or play online games, your data gets trapped in a traffic jam, and that causes lagging, delays, and frustration. Noia technology gives you access to the next generation internet, which features smart data routing, speed, and ultimate security. From now, your data will be automatically encrypted and routed through the fastest route available. You'll be using the traffic highways without a speed limit and navigate through it, bypassing the traffic jams. Whenever you go online, you will be using a reliable and fully encrypted internet running at maximum speed. Think of it as a premium version of the internet. Programmable internet unifies multiple internet infrastructures around the world, connecting people's computers, phones, companies' infrastructures, ISPs, and data centers into one smart and dynamically changing organism. It is governed by a distributed ledger system based on next-generation internet routing protocols. This is your new reality. Fast, secure, and reliable internet experience. Meet Noia Network.
Okay, so there you have it. It's a pretty nice little marketing video that basically gives just the basics. They're trying to find the path of least resistance to give you the fastest internet. So for businesses, Noia is network as a service platform that can be implemented instantly. So again, they're not trying to reinvent the internet. They're adding on top of it. Let's see here. So that's a pretty good article about the basics of Noia. Let's see, Microsoft, right now, Microsoft has jumped on as well. So they selected the Noia network for its fast track program, which is why they're on this 6-month roadmap right now. So they're getting a kick in the butt from Microsoft, and that's really good. Apparently it's been around since 2018. Chico Crypto actually did a really good job. Let's see here. No, that's not it. Back over here. No, it's a video on Gollum. So yeah, I was looking at Gollum in comparison to Noia. Gollum is somewhat similar, but in the fact that Gollum basically finds unused computing power and allows people to share their computing power and get paid for it. So some people can have more power on their computer and for things like 3D rendering and working with large files and stuff like that. But it's not the same. And so, but Chico Crypto back in 2018 did a video on Noia, and let's see here, and he was, I guess, comparing it to Gollum. So let's see here. There's look how young Chico Crypto looks. He looks like a kid. I mean, he still looks like a kid to me, but I'm also a lot older than him. So anyway, let's go out of here for a second and let that play out. Then we have Noia on Oracle. They partner with Oracle as well, so that's a huge cloud provider. So this is another big thing, and here on this Medium article, you can see the CTO Jonas explaining about it here. There's a lot of information on Noia right now. Here's a tech overview. Noia, you can let's see here. Let's go back to this. Skip ad. Okay, so here's Chico Crypto talking about Noia. He does a really good explanation of it. So it's from April 17th, 2018. Go take a look at this video. It'll help explain some of the more details, and he's better explaining better at explaining the technical details than I am. But some of this information is outdated. The group on Telegram told me that Noia kind of started out as a content delivery network, and they're not so much that anymore. And when Chico did this video on Noia, he was focusing more on it being that. So let's see here. Noia is on the Nash exchange. I'm not too familiar with Nash exchange. I'll have to look into that. But what is Nash? It's a non-custodial exchange. It lets users invest in digital currencies and store them securely, trade on high-performance markets, and make payments without giving up custody of their assets. So I'll have to look into that. And then Noia, they have a liquidity program on Uniswap. It started October 28th. Basically what they have is if you get 2 Noia tokens per 1 Ethereum block, maintaining the right to change. So when an Ethereum block is minted, 2 Noia tokens will be given out to those who provide liquidity on Uniswap, which is pretty cool. It's a way to get some flow, some free Noia. Providing liquidity is a double-edged sword, as with any type of automated market maker. So be careful. If you have not provided liquidity on Uniswap or any other type of market like that, I did provide some liquidity on the Ocean market, and I lost a bunch of Ocean due to impermanent loss. So be sure you look up that topic before you provide any liquidity. And what that means is you would provide Ethereum and Noia, and in equal portions, and then you get a percentage of all the transaction fees from that. That's what providing liquidity means. Let's see here. So they have a token release schedule for people who participated in the pre-launch node program in which they were testing out the nodes. Let's see here. Here's the team. So they got a pretty good team here. And they got a bunch of advisors from some pretty impressive companies, Akamai, Limelight Networks, Twilio. So here's some of their partners and investors: Microsoft, Oracle, Hedera Hashgraph, IBM. So yeah, they're pretty solid. So they're definitely not a fly-by-night operation, that is for sure. And if you want to participate in the node program, right now the current pre-launch node program is phased out. It ended, I think, maybe yesterday or day before yesterday or something like that, really recently. But they will be starting up new programs for people to participate and run the nodes themselves. I'm definitely going to jump on that. But here's what the node GUI looks like, and there's also a CLI command line interface, and it just kind of shows that you're connected, download and upload speeds. It has a wallet that you can get the currency on for participating in the node service, which is pretty cool. Let's see here. It has the Noia token model. Holding Noia tokens is comparable to owning a piece of the Noia economy, including any and all of our existing products at the moment and any products that we might have in the future. Let's see here. Enterprise adoption of the Noia platform can bring enormous demand to our network from day one. To achieve this, we must ensure using the Noia token as easy as possible. It's designed to encourage mass adoption by allowing end users to pay in US dollars or tokens. The payment gateway backend ensures that all these payments directly convert to tokens, whether the user pays in fiat or crypto. So, in order to jump on the Noia network, you can pay using fiat, which means regular dollar bills, y'all. Probably also maybe your Visa, MasterCard to log in. You can do a subscription, or you can pay by the bandwidth, by the use. So here we go. Let's zoom into that. Oh, come on now. All right. So users, there's the Noia platform. You can log in. I'm not sure if you have to download software for that or not. And then there's a data transfer payment. There's a smart contract that it sits on, and then it goes through all the DARP network. And then let's see here. All right. So and then cool. So generating revenue for network growth. Okay. Implementation roadmap. So initial token utility. Phase 2, smart contract implementation for data transfer payments. Phase 3, DARP and blockchain implementation. Phase 4, opening the network. Okay, so to transfer data on the network, users must pay according to their bandwidth usage. So if you don't have a subscription, this is how it's going to work. Similar to the model that large cloud operators like Oracle and AWS implement. I've used neither, so I can't speak from experience on that. In this case, no matter how the user pays for the data usage with fiat or tokens, all payments are exchanged into tokens on the back end, ensuring direct demand for the Noia token. Okay, so that's good for the tokenomics. So it won't just kind of just default to the dollar and then just have this useless Noia token just kind of sitting around anywhere. So the token will be used. Our first product into the Noia platform makes it easy for large businesses to tap into the Noia network. In a few clicks, enterprise users can securely connect and manage thousands of endpoints. Our token model ensures frictionless adoption of the Noia platform while making sure that the Noia token is at the core of the entire ecosystem. That's good. All right, man. So in the DARP launch is the distributed autonomous routing protocol. It brings the power of blockchain. So this is the blockchain layer of it. It produces real-time data on millions and eventually billions of pathways along the internet. This power allows the network to create a performance-based internet experience. At this stage, DARP will be implemented in the pre-launch environment, meaning every cloud network will communicate with each other, sending one-way pulses to form an internet performance matrix. DARP's internet matrix adds a performance layer to the network and all products built on top of it, including the Noia platform. So what the DARP protocol does, it basically is the layer that puts it on the blockchain and checks the status of all the points in the network in order to make sure that the signal gets sent to the path of least resistance. And then here we are, the network launch, public Noia node program start. The first time the network can be open to anyone, anywhere. What makes this possible is the start of our Noia node program, which enables the network itself to grow over time. And before that, production Noia network would present great technological achievement. Alright, at this stage, Noia network powered by DARP will be available to Noia platform users who can start sending real traffic through the network. Okay, continuous testing will take place as various tweaks, and then they go to the node program start. Anyone can contribute to the network. Network participants running Noia node and DARP software will be rewarded for relaying the traffic in Noia platform customers. I definitely want to use this. I wonder if I could use this for my house as well. For streaming, I constantly am the sounding board for the rest of my family for how slow our internet connection is, and the kids, they gotta have their cartoons, you know. They gotta see. I don't even know the LOL prize dolls. I think that's the name of the toys that they like to play with. They gotta see the LOL prize doll show. So the internet market already incurs steep costs due to internet connectivity issues, could garner adoption quickly, making it available to any developer worldwide, provides greater scalability potential. Cool, man. All right, cloud market integrations. We have that with Oracle here. and Noia platform launch. A number of different trials and pilots are being done with the platform while it's being completed. It's 90% finished. Okay. With UI and UX considerations also in the final stage. Now they're working on pricing model. I am curious as to how much it will cost. All this is, a lot of salespeople do this, tell us about all the great stuff, but they don't necessarily tell us how much it's going to cost. So, and they leave that to the very end. This is when the Noia platform becomes accessible to anyone in just a few clicks. Self-service platform. Within the context of the private network industry, this is a major difference maker and competitive advantage for Noia. Their network products are typically hidden behind gateways, forcing customers to go through a sales representative first. This adds cost, time, and complexity to the user experience. It's a lean and simple, easy-to-use alternative that will be available to every developer. Okay, cool. During the 6-month sprint, our team will provide a complete scope of details regarding the tokenization of the Noia network. Okay, they're going to do a version 2, the tokenomics paper, staking model in the node program. I will be participating in that. They're going to rebrand itself. That's what all that says. Okay, cool. And there's the graphic user interface. I already showed that. And talking about how it's the future and they're joining forces, okay. Yeah, so I think I got a pretty good picture of what it is. Here we talk about the Microsoft Fast Track. Let's see here what this Laurel says. I connected my French VPS to DARP and it proved to be better intermediary versus the public internet on some routes. The project with Noia Network comes to fruition. On Friday, we hope to share the first results of pre-launch testing, and then you'll be able to vet the exact improvements that could be made using our network and DARP. Let's see when this article was written. November 19th, so fairly recently. So this is the 4th roadmap update. They recently pre-launched a network with 500 plus locations, which is what I believe I showed you. Damn, I keep going back. Oh well, I showed you that map with all the stuff here. In short, it's about testing, and with the initial infrastructure now in place, they can get reliable data on optimizations, like how big and reliable they are, who gets throttled in the evening, which paths are always a shortcut and which never get used, and much more. This is what the DARP layer does, the full map of the internet, so they can structure network accurately. And they have to aggregate and analyze the data, and they'll drop servers that are not worthwhile to allocate better resources. Okay. Testing is about understanding and learning. For that, we created DARP, constantly learning and improving organism. And let's see. Okay, and then the Microsoft Fast Track. We've been working with Microsoft for some time now. They joined their startup program. So let's see, we took a significant step with Noia being selected for Microsoft's Fast Track program. Okay, we already went over that. Our addition to the program will result in customized guidance from Azure engineers to accelerate the development and deployment of the Noia network. Okay, so they're getting a bunch of engineers on board with Microsoft. Let's see here. Over time, the Noia platform is expected to be added to Microsoft's cloud marketplace. Wow, that's going to really give a boost to the growth of the Noia platform, I think. The integration of global cloud operators is critical for enterprise adoption. We've been making a lot of effort to achieve that, and we are happy to have reached these results in a relatively short time. With so much happening, our developers continue to do the dirty work. Below is a brief list of their achievements for the past 2 weeks. Progress continues to track our roadmap timeline. So let's see here. The agent, streamlining, wipe guard connector, mitigating duplicated error. So a lot of technical stuff here set up for the PostgreSQL cluster. All right, so if you are a developer, you'll probably understand a lot of this stuff, but this looks like a whole lot of stuff to be done in 2 weeks. Okay, cool. It's an exciting time at Noia. We advise that you monitor these updates. So you can sign up and learn a little bit more for yourself. If you're more technically inclined than I am, you'll probably understand more. You could probably go to GitHub here and take a look at the GUI and you can take a look at the code for the node here. And you can watch some of the more technical videos. That's Chico Crypto. And here we have the CEO and CTO of Noia Network on YouTube. So you can YouTube Noia, and Blockchain Brad seems to have, I'm subscribed to him, a fairly technical analysis of the Noia Network. I'm going to be watching that later. I haven't watched it yet. So yeah, overall, I think this looks like a pretty worthwhile project. And yeah, I was comparing it to Golem, but really there is not really a comparison to Golem. It's something totally different. So they have 500 locations with 150 plus providers for the infrastructure backbone here. This is all the locations for Noia Network pre-launch. That's quite a bit. So I think they're doing a great job. I'm pretty impressed at what's going on here. I will be adding this to my my small bag. So awesome. I think that does it. It is 6:42. I need to go make my beaten berry smoothie, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen with the Noia Network. And yeah, you guys have a good day and enjoy life. And let me go ahead and get this music started here. And yeah, it is Tuesday. I will be doing an interview with Cardano staking pool, and I will actually be editing that and actually making a really good video. I'm trying to consistently improve the production quality of my videos, but I still also don't want to take too much time in trying to get the content together to where it's no longer relevant by the time I get it out. So there's a nice balance to be formed between production quality and content timeliness. So yeah, I want to be prolific, but I want to be careful as well to create some halfway decent content. So yeah, always strike a good balance, but never be shy. Continue to produce, continue to create, and try to be of value to other people in the world, and you will end up being wealthy in the end. Okay, well, you have a good day.